Taiwan's Constitutional Court has just dropped a bombshell. It's issued its first ruling in a year. The court has been paralyzed since the opposition passed a bill raising the number of justices needed to reach a verdict. But it's now saying those changes were unconstitutional. For more, our reporter Tiffany Wong joins us live from our Taipei newsroom. Tiffany, why is this so groundbreaking?
Hi, Leslie. Well, this is an unprecedented ruling. The Constitutional Court says that there were major flaws in the legislative process when these bills were passed in January, and that it violated constitutional principles as well as Taiwan's checks and balances. That bill required a quorum of 10 justices to rule on the constitutionality of a case. But there are currently only 8 justices serving on the court, meaning that the court was essentially unable to function for a year. And President Lien did nominate over a dozen justices to fill those spots, but the opposition lawmakers blocked all of his picks. And now the court has come out saying that this shut down a key branch of government and that these amendments are void immediately. Now, this comes as Taiwan's ruling and opposition parties have been going head-to-head in a heated political stalemate, accusing each other of violating the Constitution, and that's been something that the Constitutional Court has been unable to resolve.
Tiffany, this is not the only crisis Taiwan's government is facing. What other challenges lie ahead?
Well, right now, 3 of the 5 branches in Taiwan's government, the legislature, the judiciary, and the executive, are all locked in this power struggle. And I have more on that in this report. A standstill in Taiwan's legislature as opposition parties call to impeach President Lien, saying he's a threat to democracy.
如果总统可以借由不公布法律，使得国会3读通过的法律形同具文，我们的民主宪政自此崩坏。
This comes just one day after opposition lawmakers requested that Premier Zhou be impeached too, after he refused to countersign a fiscal bill approved by the legislature. That move has stopped the bill from moving forward. But the opposition doesn't hold the 2/3 majority necessary to impeach President Lien, meaning it's unlikely to go through. Scholars say it's probably symbolic rather than an earnest effort to remove Lien from office.
They know they don't actually have enough votes to impeach the president, which sort of tells you everything you need to know about whether or not this is going to pass. It's not going to. Instead, what really matters is sort of the symbolic value in them deciding to use their current political momentum to still stage this impeachment as a way of showing their dissatisfaction, even knowing it's not going to pass.
Though an impeachment decision may be dead in the water, this is just the latest shot fired in an increasingly tense political battle among Taiwan's government branches. Now, with the Constitutional Court back in operation, we'll have to see whether this can resolve disputes between the cabinet and the legislature. But remember that quorum requirement of 10 justices. Well, only 5 were involved in today's decision, which means that this raises questions about whether the decision today is even valid. We'll be keeping an eye out for more developments in the coming days.
All right, thank you, Tiffany. That was reporter Tiffany Wong joining live from our Taipei newsroom.